Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to another video. Now, in this one, we're going to be taking a look at Eruptodon. Now, I've done a lot of Eruptodon videos in the past, but today is a little bit different, because Eruptodon actually got a hefty nerf, or the Soulburst form specifically, with the most recent balance patch. Technically, it's not the most recent, but the big PvP 2.0 one. Its signature move, Hellstorm, when Soulbursting, has been changed to where now it will only activate or do the chip damage on the initial Loomian that it hit. So basically, if you get hit once by Hellstorm, switch out, you're not going to take any chip damage. So basically now Hellstorm is just like a really strong Pestilence. But you can switch out after, because every time you throw Hellstorm out, they are going to switch out. Every time, I guarantee it. Like, you have to actually be smart with how you throw this move out now. You can't just unga bunga click it. So, it makes it a bit more interesting for Eruptodon specifically, because now it does take a little bit more thinking in your head to figure out how to beat this thing. But, we're going to be trying it out today, just to give it a shot. And yeah, of course, we're going to run in Smart Nimble, which is just the best personality in general to run on an Eruptodon. It's just, you get damage and you're faster, which is always great. We have our Soulburst Crystal, of course. The moveset doesn't really change. We're just going to be checking out the new Hellstorm changes, seeing how they affected it. I think I finally ran out of buffs. I mean, technically, I could do like Infernix or Terrafly, but... Anyway, yeah, we have our Magnify, so then we can... increase our damage if we need to, our accelerates if we need to increase our speed. I just like that it has double dancing options. It's like if you need to be faster than something, you click accelerate. If you need to hit something really hard, you click magnify. Then you have your double stab options. Landside's not stab until you soulburst, so that's always an option. You don't actually have to soulburst sometimes. Because I think a lot of people are always going to expect Eruptodon to immediately soulburst. Like if I'm against a Luminami, I'm actually not going to soulburst immediately. I'm actually going to landslide. If I magnified up, I'm going to landslide into the Soulburst landslide. Because Soulburst landslide won't kill. But yeah, then we have 250 energy, which gives us a little bit of energy back every turn. Then we also have 96 health, which is just leftovers. Then 220, so as fast as possible. And do as much damage as possible. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoy. And let's get right into it. Alrighty, here we go. Into the first one. So we want to look at what move do we want to click on Eruptodon. Now, both Magnify and Accelerate are really strong. However, Accelerate might be a little bit better, seeing as the two water types can actually outspeed us if we're not careful. I definitely need to be very careful of Samarine. I know that thing is just... I hate it. What if I just led with Protogon, in all honesty? I could probably just do that. They don't really have a way to stop it. Their lead is either going to be Zulong or Halvantic. Halvantic's probably the biggest issue, right? Which is making me want to go into Eruptodon lead. But then if it's Samarine lead, then they just kill me. I would have to go into this, right? But then they're going to be Rageful, so I can't Body Crash. I'd have to go into Protogon, which then gets hit by a Thunder Chomp. So there's like... Low-key, it's all solved if I... It's not solved if I go Tat-Tab. Actually, no. Havana doesn't resist Tat-Tab. And it would just kill me, though. Oof. I could also go into Gondorvale and then provoke anything. I guess Gondorvale is actually just a good lead for me here. I know I always want to go Gondorvale, though. I need to figure out what I want to bring now. Protogon. And I really like Whippledrift in this fight. Even though it doesn't hit everything, it would force damage on a lot of stuff. I knew it was gonna be Samarine or Zulong. It was one of the two, and it was Samarine. Which this thing cannot sharpen. Really? Hello? Oh my god, why do people use this Loomian? It's actually the most annoying thing in this game. I don't even think I can kill it. I freaking hate Samarine, dude. Ugh, I hate this thing. It's actually so annoying. lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I would have been able to just kill Samrine and I would have been fine, but now I have to go into Protodon and take damage I don't want to take. Because I get flinched turn 1. Because of course. Okay. If I can kill this, I don't really know how I'm going to beat the Zulong. I wanted to try to save Gondorvale to sack it, but now I'm going to have to somehow beat the Zulong. Which again is going to be a somehow beat Zulong scenario. My Eruptodon is really strong though if I can get chip on everything. I would have loved to actually do stuff, but yeah, this guy is assuming. Okay, I would have been able to slap it and everything would have been fine, but no. Okay, if I go Eruptodon, they're gonna go into, I think the best option is Whippledrift. I don't know, if I go Eruptodon, they're gonna go into Jalusa. Whippledrift just means it baits in Halvantic potentially. I don't really know what to do. That crit, or not crit, that flinch is annoying because I would have liked to slap down. Oh, you know, this works really well for me. I mean, if they're just an Unga Bunga Green Arrow Presser, then this won't be too bad. Okay, they're an Unga Bunga A Presser. Understood. They just want to click super effective move because super effective move is strong, and that's fine. I'm assuming Rancidor comes in here. That or Jalusa. If it's Jalusa, I go Protogon into a Zip Zap. But I could trigger Clutch Plushie. But they never click Ice move, so Whip Drift would be fine. Interesting scenario. Then again, my Eruptodon is also really strong here. Oh! Snagoo. Protogon doesn't outspeed it though. Neither can I kill it. Eruptodon's bad because I just die. I'd have to risk that it's not very nimble. That's all I can really do. Or... yeah, I'd have to hope it's not very nimble. Like, that's all I have to hope for right now. Even then, very nimble probably doesn't kill me. We need a crit. It is very nimble. Okay. Got it. Something wants me to say that's Goggles, but... man, why did I have to get flinched? I mean, I was gonna slap it anyway, so it really doesn't matter too much. Does this just kill? It almost just killed. Is it Goggles? I think it's Goggles. No, it's not. Okay. Well, that's irritating. How much am I doing here? Never mind. I was gonna say, is it worth? I mean, they're not gonna... they're gonna go straight into Snagoop, right? That's what makes sense to me right now, is Snagoop. But I don't really know what else I can do, realistically, to stop it from coming in. Okay, no, they are just Unga Bunga click button. Okay. The more I know, the better. I mean, I'm not that bad off with Eruptodon right now. That's what I need to remember, is I'm not that bad off. Point proven, I'm not that bad off. Okay. Eruptodon can come in, and I get to throw out a Fire Breath, which he has Snagoop, Halvantic, Borealis. Okay. Realistically, I Soulburst just to make sure I don't take any neutral damage that I don't need to take. Though realistically, their best option is just go for Gnarly Gash here. But I believe I get some defenses? I'm not really sure. Also, do you guys see the new Ferroglyph saddle? It is actually so good. It is such an insane saddle. Yeah, they can just Gnarly Gash. They don't really have any... That might have been gloves and it was a speed tie. I don't really know at this point. I at this point, not really sure what I can do realistically to win. They would have to... I mean, I can't do anything, right? They could just throw out too much. If I brought the other guy, probably would have been fine. Okay, they actually just opted to sack Snagoop. Okay. Okay, well, what is the lasts? Right, is it Jalusa? I'm assuming Jalusa. I mean, I don't know what I can really do, right? Now, they're probably going to double now, I would assume. The double's coming out here. What's kind of nice is this doesn't really matter that much, because I have quick recovery. I'm actually just going to body crash. See what comes in. Well. Well now. Yeah, no. I should have brought the Plasmoth. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. That's tragic. Okay. Oh man, this is just a damage guy, huh? Yeah, he's here to throw out damage. I want to respond to it with Tatab's Timber Thrash, which is really strong. I'm worried about a few things here. Mostly the Wendelin. This is gonna be a weird one, I think. This is really good here. Whippledrift just kind of kills everything. I need to be able to kill the Stratosaur though. But I also need to bring the thing that I'm showcasing. So this is probably fine. Okay, let's see what happens. Yep, I assumed this was coming in. This would actually give us a lot of information on what this Wendelin is if Gondorvale outspeeds it. It would tell us if it's boots or not. They actually just opted to go for the swap, and they're into immediate Stratosaur. I'm gonna go immediate Plasmoth then. I guess I can provoke it before I go, right? It might not Soulburst immediately. It wants to keep bulk. I don't see it Soul Bursting immediately. They might see Plasmoth coming in like as super obvious. Yeah, they don't Soul Burst immediately. They just want to. They're probably just gonna Gust here, I'm assuming. Yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense there. Let's go Plasmoth. This is a risky move for them to go for if I get Charged Dark Proc here. But then again, it's not a real ability. What really stops you from clicking this is Wendelin, right? I'm gonna just click it though, because they know I'm Dissipate, right? Just kind of gonna click it and see what happens. Oh, this tells us if it's rechargeable or not. Okay, it's Raging Flame, or Raging Fire, I mean. Okay, well I can Dissipate here. On Fire Breath. Well, these things generally run boots, so I feel safe to go into Eruptodon, which there is no way they're ever staying in. So I feel like my Fire Breath is really good. I'm just gonna actually click Fire Breath. I don't really know why. I feel like I just want to click it instead of Soul Bursting. I don't really know why. I just feel like it's a better move here. Well, now if I don't kill it, then it wasn't a good move. Oh, no. It survived. Well, I'll go Whippledrift then. They're going to Gust to get rid of the hazards. But realistically, that doesn't do too much for them. I also can probably still outspeed this thing because I'm very nimble boots. Now I can throw this in here, and then they're just in a bad spot. I'm assuming Soul Bursting now. I should have went for the Soul Burst. I don't really know why I didn't. I guess I forgot. I always forget I can Soul Burst these things sometimes. I mean, he's Gusted up. He's gonna get, like, I'm assuming he's gonna Airstrike, right? Maybe I should have just gone into the Plasmoth, but I didn't want it to, like, go for any punches. They do just Airstrike. It shouldn't be that bad here. I do get a speed boost. And they do really struggle to stop this. They have Thaumin and Thaumin only. Ow. Now I'm assuming Thaumin's coming in. That did way too much. Like, that did way too much. I'm just gonna assume Thaumin's coming in. That's not a good move, unless it's Jolt. This could always be Jolt, but let's find out. It is, okay. Makes sense. Well, that bluff doesn't work for him anymore. Now we can throw out a Hellstorm that he can't switch into. Or, well, I guess a Landslide also works. What if I accelerate? See what he goes into. I'll accelerate. What if he zip zaps? Because I didn't Soulburst before, right? I didn't Soulburst. So maybe they think that I'm not Soulburst. So I get the Magnify off, or the Accelerate off here for free, because they like, wait, why he didn't Soulburst before, so he's not Soulburst now. He just opts for Energy Surge. I'm fine with that. I can Accelerate into a Magnify, and then I'm in a huge threat for him. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to have health for Thaumin. Thaumin probably kills me at this range. Probably. If it's Goggles, then yeah, I probably die. I'm assuming they're just going to go Thaumin here. Because they want to get the kill. Gwendolyn. Nothing stops me from Hellstorming. Now, again, this probably won't even kill. Oh, it's Clutch Plushie. Oh my god. It was Mamask all along. No way. Is it Thaumin now? So it's Mamask, Gwendolyn, Thaumin, I'm assuming. Okay. Now it's about how we want to actually win. But I believe Gondorvale can do well. I mean, I'm just dead, so I can't do too much against this Thaumin. If he lets me slap down, it's a terrible idea. So he's not gonna let me slap down. That's my thing. I'm gonna Barb to stop Mamask from ever coming back in. That kind of doesn't do what I wanted it to do, which was to Barb, make sure Mamask can't come back in. This is tough because the Thaumin can still very easily win the game. I need to make sure Gondorvale has its Clutch Plushie. I cannot lose Clutch Plushie on Gondorvale. I think Tsukame is completely fine though. Like, I don't see what this doesn't really do. Are they gonna Baneful Bash now? Mamask cannot swap out or it just dies. Yeah, I put him in a bad spot there. I put him in a weird and awkward spot for the Mamask to do anything. So I have a few choices here of what to play. The better option is Plasmoth. So I'm gonna do that. I just need to make sure Gondorvale is, like, has Clutch Plushie. That's all I need to do. And I believe I two-shot Thaumin with Slapdown. Plasmoth doesn't do anything now. And I know my Tsukami is fine right now. They do opt for Fade Away. This doesn't work for them, though. Because when I play Gondorvale, I slap down when to lose his item. Oh, wait, no. It does. It does, doesn't it? It does work. Because then they fade away on Tsukami. And I don't get the damage I need on this thing. I actually should have doubled into Tsukami there. That was the better option. Yeah, no, I should have doubled Tsukami and then C-Songed. That put them in a terrible spot to not do anything. No, that was just... I should have doubled. That was the better move. Never mind. They messed up terribly. They made a bad move there. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I don't really see... Wait, why did they not just fade away? That just won the game, no? Did that not just win the game, or am I... Did I... Am I doing something wrong, or did they not just win the game if they just clicked the darn... If they just clicked fade away? Did they not win? No, they won. Why did they do that? Why did they Mega Chomp? Did they misclick? I'm a little confused in all honesty. My slapdown should be plenty to two-shot, I would hope. Yeah, I crit too. Is he alive? No, there's no way, right? Okay. Unless that was like a weird summon, and I would always have won that. Hey, Eruptodon did fine, I guess. Okay, here we go into the next one. This is another very good game for Eruptodon. Low-key, I just kind of accelerate and then do super well into everything. After I accelerate, they're in a bad spot. Okay. I definitely want to bring this. I feel like Slapdown is really strong. This is not good here. Tsukame is really bad here, in all honesty. I want to bring Terradescent, but I would need Chip on Tsukame before I do that. To get Chip on Tsukame, I need to bring Protogon. Then I need to Dart Burst every time on Eliguana. Or I Zip Zap if it's not. This will be tough. This would be very tough. I could have brought Terradescent for the darn Malevolwax. I don't know. I don't think I need it. Okay. I am a little intrigued at why Tsukame was the lead out of everything. I guess they're scared of whatever I'm going to do. These barbs are going to be really good for me to try to prevent Eliguana from doing much. Seasong makes total sense. Maybe I should start running Hydrate on Gondra Veil, because I haven't really been provoked that much. If I ran Hydrate, I can catch these water Seasongs, right? So there's a few things that this Halvantic could be. It could be boots, it could be gloves, could be anything. I don't see why not to slap down. I get one layer up and I slap something like, okay, so this is a boots Halvantic. Now that we know that, we can take appropriate action next time. Now they get +1. Now we're going to figure out how to deal with this thing. I mean, Eruptodon actually just comes in Soulbursts. I Soulburst into an immediate Hellstorm. Or do I Magnify for Landslide on Eliguana? I have a few options here, but I feel like the best option is to instantly throw out Hellstorm. Something just tells me this is the best move. I'm just going to do it. Nothing really stops this on their team. They can only really switch something in, right? I feel like I'm in a great spot. Like, this is amazing as a start. Malevolwax could technically come in here. Oh, this is the only thing I need Chip on. That would be if I brought the other thing. Okay. I don't know how much Hellstorm's gonna do here, but it's not good for them in the slightest right now for them to take this damage, because they can't heal it off unless I swap and then they go for a heal. So they're definitely, that's not good. That's really bad for them. Actually, doesn't Landslide just kill? No. I mean, Hellstorm's Pyro boosted, right? Okay. Wibbledrift switching in doesn't exactly stop Halvantic. It just means that it's gonna go for Gnarly Gash, which means I go into Plasma, which then means I can Dissipate maybe. This works out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I'm just going to go into Plasmoth. Plasmoth just means I can throw the Power Surge out there, because the chances of it magnifying and then breaking through Plasmoth, because I always like to put Dissipate on Stratosaur, is pretty high. And if they end up going into Halvantic, it means they want to go for Baneful or probably Baneful Bash. So that's fine. I feel like I got the damage on with Barbs was solid. Like, it was very solid. I'm gonna Power Surge. I feel like they're gonna be ballsy and stay in and Magnify my Dissipate to then try to break through this Plasmoth. I feel like they're gonna do that. No, they don't. Okay, so Dissipate was just better. But I feel like that this just means I go back into Eruptodon. But I'm scared of I mean, this thing won't hit that hard just because it's aggressive and boots. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like this is fine. I get to show Eruptodon again. I can actually accelerate if I wanted to. But I don't kill Stratosaur. I mean, I feel like I just throw out the Fire Breath, right? I'm just gonna throw out Fire Breath. They can't hit Eruptodon. They need to start clicking Gnarly Gash. That's like, I was thinking like, Eruptodon makes so much sense, but if Gnarly Gash comes out, I'm in a bad spot, but then I forget that it's aggressive. Right? They have to figure out what move I'm clicking, though. If I Fire Breath, Stratosaur takes too much, and might even die, because Hellstorm... No, my base Eruptodon's Fire Breath nearly killed Stratosaur last time. So, if it lives, like, relatively well, then it's most likely a bulky Stratosaur. I still go into Plasmoth regardless. But, yeah, they're very much struggling to stop this thing. And again, if Hellstorm wasn't nerfed, I'd have so much more chip on everything. This is kind of why I wanted to go for Accelerate. Nothing stops me from just killing Tsukami, so I'm totally fine with this. This is great. Nothing stops me from just Fire Breathing it again. It's physically impossible for this thing to outspeed me because we've seen the amulet. They sacked the Tsukami. I still have my Whipple Drift. I feel like... I'm a little worried, though. And this obviously comes in. I kind of want to stay in for some reason, because I know I'm going to go Plasmoth. But I don't really care. I don't know. I don't think I die to a Magnify boosted thing from Stratosaur. Is this just going to be... Well, I have an answer to this. What is Whipple Drift? What he's trying to do right now is limit my answers to his stuff, which Tatab's double here makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to do that. But then when I show Whipple Drift, it's just, no, it doesn't really work that well. Hurts really bad, though. I want a Static Spore, like the Stratosaur, probably, that comes in here. Paralyzing that thing will be great. Well, I can't paralyze an electric type, so I was thinking Stratosaur was coming in. They're gonna Gnarly Gash here, so I'm just gonna go Plasmoth. They want to deal damage to the Eruptidon. So yeah, I can just stop it, and now I can actually heal with my Plasmoth. If they were pitch black, I would be dead here, but they're not, which is nice. The real question here is, what do they want to do? Stratosaur makes no sense. Maybe they were assuming Dissipate, and they could break through me, maybe. Don't be Tatab. This is kind of what I was worried about, was Eliguana, in all honesty. Can I accelerate? We need to double dance. Accelerate makes me outspeed Tatab. It's if I kill Soulburst Stratosaur, but I don't think I do, dude. Eruptodon, Magmadire, Magnify, Nimble, Pyro Pro, Stratosaur. Let me just assume like it's offensive Magnify, Fire Breath can kill it. And if it's Soul Bursted, it'll always kill. Yeah, accelerate here. Oh, they just lose. Oh, that's... Wait, I need to check if... Oh, a +2 is not enough to kill super defensive Eliguana. Yeah, it's That's not enough. If I live this mudslide, I win the game. So it's just up to if I live this mudslide, I win. Like I'm pretty sure I win the game if I live mudslide here. Oh, and they actually rejuve. Okay. I'm running low on energy though. But they're also running low on energy. That's not enough. It's not enough for another mudslide. They might flail though. Oh my god. Do I win now? I think I do. I got the double dance off. I believe he just loses now. I don't think he can kill me. I'm at +2. I'm at +2, so I have 286 speed. +2 range attack, I have 388 range attack. No, he loses. Can't beat this now. Yeah, no, he just loses. He can't do anything. He cannot stop the Eruptodon. It would, like, I was just paying attention to the Eleguana's energy usage. If you pay attention to those things, because I saw that it took way too much. My only way to win was to rest. So I'm gonna do the thing that makes the most sense to try to win. Now, I should have actually Fire Breathed here and not Landslided. Just because Fire Breath would have killed anyway, and it covers for both Stratosaur and Tatap. So, but Landslide's actually such a throw here. But no, he realizes he can't win. Yeah, like I should have just clicked Fire Breath because it killed everything. Well, the offensive pressure of Magmadie Eruptidon is still there. It's still a really strong Loomian. However, the Hellstorm nerfs definitely really hurt, seeing as I could have potentially gotten a lot more chip on more Loomians, but I think it's a very deserved nerf. Hellstorm was way too strong, but don't discredit Soulburst Eruptidon because of that, because only because of Soulburst Eruptidon I won that game. If I broke through Iguana, I probably could have done some shenanigans with Protogon plus Whippledrift, Zip Zapping and stuff, but that would have taken a while, and I don't think I could have killed Helvantic at that point. But it didn't matter, because we won the game with our Eruptodon, and it was pretty solid. So hopefully you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye!